Your employer gives you a way to invest for retirement. Awesome. Yes, this is huge. So you log in and you see Roth 401k and traditional 401k as your options. You think about it for a minute and you do one of two things. Number one, you don't understand what the heck you're looking at, you get annoyed, log off, and forget about it. Bad idea, because the longer that you wait to invest, the poorer you're gonna be when you get older. I don't even know if poorer is a word, but we're gonna say it is for this video. Or number two, you basically just kind of close your eyes and pick one, because who cares? You're not gonna see that money for another 20 or 30 plus years. This could also be a mistake that could cost you some money down the road. In this video, I'm gonna help you decide which one is gonna be better for you, a Roth 401k or a traditional 401k. Hey, I'm Jarrad with an A, and on this channel, we talk about all things personal finance, investing, and financial independence. Just so we're on the same page, I'm going to refer to a traditional 401k as just a 401k and a Roth 401k as a Roth 401k. As always, nothing I say in this video should be taken as financial advice. This is for information and entertainment purposes only. Please talk to a professional or do your own research instead of listening to a guy like me on YouTube who kind of likes to draw stick figures in his free time. The first thing you need to know is that some employers offer just a 401k and some offer a 401k and a Roth 401k. If your employer only offers a 401k and you want the option of a Roth 401k, then talk to your HR department about them offering this. Sometimes they'll say, yeah, sure, we'll look into it, or sometimes they'll tell you to kick rocks, but it's at least worth a try. Let's start with some similarities. You can only invest in both types of 401ks if your employer provides both of them. This isn't a retirement account you can start up on your own just like you would with an IRA. At this point in time, you can invest up to $19,500 per year or $1,625 per month between the both of them. The amount you choose to invest will automatically be taken out of every single one of your paychecks. This is one of the easiest ways to automate your investing, so in my book, it gets 2 thumbs up. You're able to adjust your contributions throughout the year. So if you start the year, for example, only contributing $6,000, then at any point throughout the year, you can log into your account to increase or decrease that percentage. Do me a favor and try not to ever decrease it though. Just like that rotisserie oven that we see on those infomercials, set it and forget it. The biggest difference between the two is how they're taxed. With the 401k, you don't pay taxes on the money when you put it into the account, but you do pay taxes when it comes out of the account. The amount you contribute will reduce your taxable income by that same amount. So for example, if your taxable income is, we'll say $100,000 and you contribute $10,000 into your traditional 401k this year, then your taxable income will only be $90,000 because 100,000 minus $10,000 is $90,000, hashtag math. But the government still wants to get paid, so you will have to pay taxes on that $10,000 plus pay taxes on any gains from that money when you go to withdraw it at the age of 59 and a half. If that $10,000 was invested, and we'll say that it grew so much and it tripled by the time you withdrew it, then you would pay taxes on that $30,000. How much you'll pay in taxes is all going to depend though. Now we'll cover that in just a few minutes. With the Roth 401k, you're taxed when the money goes into the account. So if you make $100,000, then you'll pay taxes on that full $100,000 amount. Let's just assume that you pay taxes of $20,000. So that leaves you with $80,000 of income for the year. You'll probably end up with a little bit less than $80,000 since there's other things to pay for, but let's just keep it simple and assume that you have an $80,000 income after taxes. Since you already paid taxes on that full $100,000, the contributions that you make to your Roth 401k will have already been taxed because you're going to be contributing to your Roth 401k with the $80,000 that you have left. You will never have to pay taxes on this money that you contribute or the gains that come from investing that money. Quick summary, 401k not taxed going in, but it is taxed coming out. Your paychecks will be slightly larger now since you'll be taxed less today. Don't just choose a traditional just so you can have a little bit bigger of a paycheck though, because you'll still have to pay taxes. Just not today, you'll do it later down the line. Roth 401k taxed going in, but not taxed going out. Your paychecks will be slightly smaller right now since you'll be taxed at your full income amount. Don't let this deter you from choosing a Roth if it makes sense for you though. Got it? Okay, good. On the surface, it could seem like a Roth 401k is going to be the best option because you don't pay taxes on the money when you go to withdraw it, right? You might also think that contributing to a 401k would be best since you can lower the amount of taxes that you pay today. Maybe. It's all going to depend on what you think your income is going to be in retirement and what tax bracket you're going to fall into at that point in time. Unfortunately, there are a ton of unknowns between now and when you can take the money out at the age of 59 and a half. So let's cover when it would make sense to go with one or the other. The biggest unknowns are what the tax rate is going to be in retirement and what your income will be at that point in time as well. Let's cover when each would make sense for you, then I'll give you a solution that you might find appealing. If you're getting some value from this video, please Hulk smash that thumbs up button. The numbers I give are all going to be based on a single person just to make things simple. If you are married, then it's the same line of thinking with different numbers. You'd want to choose a Roth 401k if you think that your tax rate will be higher in retirement. For example, if you currently make $80,000 per year, then you'd be in a 22% tax bracket today. But if you think that the tax rates will stay the same and your yearly retirement income will be $90,000 per year, then based on today's tax rates, you'd be in the 24% tax bracket in the future. You'd pay less in taxes overall because you're paying 22% taxes today, so you don't have to pay 24% later down the line. Choosing a Roth 401k is kind of a way to protect yourself from the possibility of tax rates increasing in the future. If you're someone who's pursuing financial independence and you plan on needing to access your 401k money before the age of 59 and a half, then a Roth 401k might not be the way to go for you. To understand why that is, you'll need to understand the process of investing for financial independence. I'll have a video out on that topic at some point in the future. Once it's released, I'll have it linked in the description of this video or somewhere above my head. On the other hand, you'd want to choose a 401k if you think that your tax rate will be lower in retirement. This could be because your income in retirement is lower than it is today, or because the tax rates will be lower at that point in time. Looking at the 2020 tax, for our example, if you make $80,000 per year, then you're currently in the 24% tax bracket. If you think that once you retire, you'll be in a lower tax bracket, like the 22% tax bracket, then a 401k would be ideal for you. You're skipping out on paying the 24% in taxes on your 401k contributions today so that you can pay 22% on the money you start withdrawing from your 401k in retirement. Okay, so your head might be spinning right now, and you're even more confused about what to do. I completely understand because when I first looked at this stuff years and years ago, it started to make my head hurt. I needed to take some Tylenol immediately. But give me a minute because I'm going to help you think through this problem. Don't get analysis paralysis and choose not to do anything at all. That's going to be the worst thing that you can do. Let me give you my thoughts on the whole darn thing and give you a possible solution that might help you work through it in your own head. We're going to take the big problem and break it down into individual pieces. The two pieces that we need to talk about are taxes and income. First, let's think through the tax rate portion of this problem. One of the biggest unknowns is what the tax rate will be. No one has a crystal ball, so it's nearly impossible to guess what the taxes will be in 10 years, let alone 30 plus years. I'm not even going to go into the politics either because that also plays a role in this as well. No matter what, you're going to adjust how much we're taking out during your retirement years based on what the tax rates are at that point in time. There's just too many unknowns when it comes to taxes. If you forced me to guess, then I would say that they'll increase, but I have zero clue, and my guess is based on how much faith I don't have in our government. Next, let's talk about income in retirement. The further you are from retirement, the less confident you might be with projecting what your yearly income will be. You might be really good at investing right now, but there's always a possibility that life could happen and you may have to lower the amount that you were investing at some point in the future. Or your returns might be lower because you didn't invest in things that you should be, like low-cost index funds. This is exactly why I'm the biggest proponent of investing as much as you possibly can, as early as you possibly can, and for as long as you possibly can. If you have the money today, then start putting it to work as soon as possible, just in case there comes a point in time where you have to back off on investing for a little bit in the future. Pretend like you're pursuing financial independence, retire early, even if you have no desire to do so. Before I give you my thought on what to do, I first want to let you know about something that might be helpful and save you some money in the process of investing in your 401k. Paying investment fees aren't any fun. Even a 1% fee could cost you more than $500,000 over your investment lifetime. To make sure that you are not paying too much in fees, I recommend checking out Bloom with 3 O's. They're a free 401k and IRA fee analyzer tool that'll take a look at your investments to let you know if you're being charged too much. I tried them out and was blown away at how easy it was to have them take a quick look to make sure that my investments were in good shape. I'll have a link in the description of this video for you to check them out. The best solution that I've been able to come up with if you're planning on retiring at 59 and a half is to invest in both a traditional 401k and a Roth 401k. As I said before, there are too many unknowns, so why not take advantage of both just to hedge your bets a little bit? Before pursuing financial independence, I personally was going this route. With my employer, I can easily log in and split my contributions up 50-50. My reasoning behind this is because I don't know what the tax rates will be in the future, and I'm not going to waste my brain power today thinking about it either. When it comes to my income in retirement, I have an idea of what it's going to be in the future based on my current rate of investing. I am so far away from being at the age that I need to be to pull the money out of that account, so between now and then, so many things could change. I may end up with slightly less than I'm projecting. I could also end up with way more than I was planning on. Because I just don't know, my personal opinion is that splitting it right down the middle will help someone out either way. As I move closer to retirement and things become a little bit more clear, I may choose to put all of my money into one over the other. Make sure to Hulk smash that thumbs up button before you go. Check out these videos to your left that I put together for you on investing. Also, check out the description for more resources and playlists to help you out with all of your personal finance and investing needs. I'll see you in the next one, friends. Adios.